It is so. For the non-Yoruba speaking people, I mean they are doing very well. Before I start, the thing that is raining now is whistle blowing. And when I came to this church, I see that you people have taken it to the next level. This is the one who we used to blow for Dangote. All right. You know, when comedians come out to entertain you, they're actually speaking on behalf of the God of Isaac. Isaac is laughter, and laughter is healthy to the soul. Let me tell you something. How many of you like to stay around people that don't laugh? Or people who don't find anything funny? You know, some 3 weeks ago, when I went to Warri, I saw how Warri people behave in a different way from how it used to be back then. Now they bet about things. You know, here in Lagos, when somebody is reversing and you see gutter, you say, "Hey, Safu! Hey! Hey! Safu!" Then they will go and tap on the gutter. Say, Warri. He said, they watch him, he go enter gutter. They look am. They say, I no go enter. That guy get a reverse camera, they watch him. You won't bet. Then he went out, bah, I not tell you. Now be this area, the guy from Ko. My mom. You know, there are certain questions you don't ask people in Warri. You know, those are the teachers who come to class and try to show that they're very intelligent and be tasking everybody in class. If you know what you came to teach, just teach us. Don't embarrass us. You, when did Ghana get independence? I not come from there. Okay, when did Nigeria get independent? They never bombed me that time. They asked me about Davido and Whiskey. Now, what thing I know be that? When one comes to class and says, if 4 people clear a portion of field for 2 hours, how long will it take 8 people to clear the same portion? You boys say, they don't clear the portion, what will they clear again? Now, we just ask useless question. You know, coming to Lagos, you know, Lagos is just turning 50. So when I came to Lagos first and I moved from Likpeju to Lekki Phase 1, TA and I were living together. The problem we had around there was that we could not dispose of our refuse. So we got creative. So we buy cartons and gift wrappers, load the cartons properly, wrap them with happy birthday, drive through Isaleko. I'll pack my V-boot, bring the dustbin out, put on the bonnet, and walk off. By the time we come back, somebody has helped us dispose the dustbin. It continued for like 3 months. One day we drove there as we parked and brought the thing from the boot. One said, "We renew my park motor and sibe doti lo wambe oni rano buruku." There's something else that I like. It is the way we react. You know, when I like to let you know how it's done in Lagos and how, you know, I remember I was asking these guys. I said, if you ask somebody what is the time, they'll tell you. If they don't tell you, then the wristwatch is not working. Because once you ask, what's the time? Yoruba man, 4 o'clock, ni. Okudie ko to for okoke. She lost it. There's no Hausa man you ask time. His answer is always about. What's the time? About 4. How many minutes about 4? About 4. About 4. Or about 5. You say, is it 5? Or he say, you get a wristwatch? I no get wristwatch, me I get wristwatch. I say, it's about to 4. Everything, even after or before, it's about. Ask Igbo man, what's the time? I say, what's the time? Where are you going? What concerns you with where I'm going? I'm asking you time. Then you ask Worry Boy, what's the time? The Chris. Now Rolex now. And this is something that happened truly. You know, when I was growing up, I learned from my dad that, please, when people are performing, switch off your phones. And children. Went to perform in one church one time. Every time I cracked a joke, one child would say, hee. I'll come back to the joke. How many of you have been slapped by children before? Raise your hand. Children you are playing with. Abby? So Patrick Doyle, then when I was struggling, he had a program called Friday Night Live. I would go on the show. And because it was a live show, he needed somebody who was spontaneous because he didn't want anybody to come and crack any joke on live television. So I was the show finished. And Patrick said we needed to go see one man in somewhere here, around this place, near this GRA here. So I said, bros, he said, we could go. He had a Mazda 626. So we drove to the place and got into the house. We sat down. This child was blowing. You know that whistle that has auto reverse? So he came to test the waters. He walked up to Patrick Doyle. He will blow it, and the thing will hit Patrick and retract. And retract. I looked at him. I'll try him. I'll be worried, boy. Run near me. The boy did it. And then, as Patrick was playing with him, I heard, tie. Patrick said, oh, come on. I said, hey. And some of you say, it's a child. Have you received a slap from them before? They don't slap here. They don't slap here. They slap here. Between the eye here, that part that open. Have you seen where a small child slaps a man? 40-year-old man. Give him 2 minutes, you see tears. Then the child would now rub it in and say, Uncle, you are crying. The eye is plastic. So for me, I learned it early. If a child slaps me, I look around. And I become a child. Are we not children of God? So that was how I was playing with this child because as Patrick Doyle was talking and waiting for the check, the boy came to my side and blew the thing. I'll use hand to block it. The boy said, as if he did not know. He will blow it again. The thing will come, I'll put my hand. So the boy thought he had entered familiar territory. Came and pretended, Uncle. I said, Father Lord, you said, let the children come unto you. This one will soon come. The boy just stretched his hand. I didn't block it. I needed evidence. He gave me tie. I wanted to run. I grabbed his jeans. I said, the Lord said, come unto me. So he was struggling. I was dragging him. He was struggling. Then Uncle PD said, Ali, leave him. I said, you did when he slapped me, Abi. You see, you're not supposed to slap children. So I held him close as if I was playing with him. Come on, come on, come on. I'm sure if they opened that his bum bum, I pinched him. I must have pinched him so bad. Because like 3 months later, when we went to visit him, the boy that always likes to run around like this was. Let me tell you, he grew up to be one of my best friends. Every day I went to his house. When he sees me, Uncle, my mommy is not at home. I said, I didn't come to see your mommy. And now, see, children of these days, how many of you laid on your father's bed? Raise your hand. That when you were growing up, you just come back from school and go to your father's bed and go, Daddy. The only time I laid on my father's bed was when he said, lie down and take your cane, lie down and take your cane. And my father, that was when I knew he does not know how to count. How many of you have chopped 12 strokes of the cane and your father is saying, 1? Who taught you arithmetic? My father will start. Stop, he said, stop moving. I said, that's 12. He said, are you the one flogging? But nowadays, children are very bold now. I went to my daughter's school. And all the children in the school were calling me, Alibaba, Alibaba, good show, Alibaba, good show, Alibaba, seriously, ha ha, Alibaba. So Valerie said, Daddy, why can't I call you Alibaba? I said, because I'm your father. She said, okay. So as we're going, just by Lekki Toll Bridge, she said, Alibaba. How many of you called your fathers by name? You won't be here. My father that beat me went out, came back, and gave me buak. I said, I told you I'll flog you 10 times. I lost count at 8. It's good to finish what you're doing. Let me let me come back home. You see, as comedians, we talk about certain things and just highlight the strength of those things. For instance, it's good to pay your tithe. It's good to pray to God. It's good to believe in His powers. It's good to believe in the things that He can do for you. And wait on Him. So I was waiting on the Lord one time. Shows that were supposed to come didn't come. And as a comedian, if you get 3-4 shows in a month, you're okay. If you get one good one, you're okay. I waited 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th. I woke up very early in the morning. Stressed and looked up to heaven. I said, God, how far now? You play with your title. And God, He likes to answer quickly. 30th. My phone rings. I say hello. They say, Aliyah, will you be available 30th, 31st, and 2nd? I said, yes. We booked the show. So I woke up on the 31st, early in the morning. I went up to that same position. I said, God, you sharp. And then forgot to pay the tithe. And normally I don't handle accounts. When they pay money into my account, my wife will tell me what I take. And so I opened another account somewhere so that I can divert the funds. God sent an angel to threaten me. Sleeping one night, the angel said, I will reveal to your wife where the other account is. Let me tell you, women can be very strong. My mom, especially, my mom always sits at that edge in church, St. Andrew's Anglican Church. She doesn't sit anywhere else. So if my mom comes to church and every other place is open and somebody is sitting here, well, I don't know. You knew? You say yes. I see him say you knew. Move. It's not Lady Salome, Akbo Ome chair. Everybody know, even God knows that this chair. And this chair that my mom sits on, she will run commentary from beginning of the service till the end. One guy came to give testimony. Praise the Lord. Got back to work after my course, and I received a letter. I've been promoted, and my salary is now 600,000 naira. My mom brought out her phone. Mama Philo, boy, when not the parents said, don't increase in salary. Oh. What concerns you? And if my mom is walking past two people talking, one guy and one girl, you see my mom. Unadro. Clementina, do agree for this one. Oh. You don't take for house. Then my mom comes to Lagos. Then we were living in Ikoyi. And my mom is sitting down, breaking melon. Let's buy the one that has been broken. Then they shit you. Buy the one you break on yourself in the full cup. So they will buy that one. So that's what she breaks to watch African Magic. So I thought she was really very busy when these Nigerian breweries people came to talk to me. As we were talking and talking. I said, no, not taking 2 million. 3 million, if you're not paying, forget it. They said, bros, okay, we'll go and talk about it and then think about it and come back to you. And they got out. Then my mom left melon and came, Toyota. I said, Mommy, take 2 million. I said, Mommy, no mind then. I said, they go call bank. They go carry the 2 million go. I say, at least they go call back, we'll do 2.5. You not go take 2 million. My mom opened the door. Hey, yeah. Call the call, don't agree. I said, Mommy, wait. Can you call, in our language, what's a 2 million in Robo? Can you count 2 million and call it in Robo language? I said, hey, say Kikele. Let me tell you, 300,000 is a lot of money in the Robo language. 300,000 is a sunioni, as a quickwe. It's a sunioni, as a quickwe. It's a sunioni, as a quickwe. How do you want to do 2 million? That's why my mom will collect change from the offering box if they didn't have change last week. Oh, you don't know her. And she marks the usher. Now you they collect today, eh? I see say change not day. Now 500 be this, so next week 200 naira and I go collect. If you forget, now from your hand I go collect more. So next week, when she's looking for Takpobuno, she doesn't say she will take it. Where up, Mom? Give me 200 there. Don't say, wait, he say, ask Takpobuno last week. When I drop the money, nobody know. Now you won't ask me now. Ask Takbobuno. And they know her. So you hear Takbobuno say, 200 change. Give mommy 200. Then my mom will say, Abi, you won't keep until next week, may get interest. New usher. That's what they do. And then, this stand-up comedy business really has taken me places, gotten to meet people. One of them is Obasanjo. Awesome man. When I was getting married, Obasanjo told me a story. He said, you see that man there? I said, yes, sir. He works with security. I said, yes, sir. He got married. I said, yes, sir. I knew. He said, yes, I know you know. And when he got married, he had his first child. I gave him 20,000 naira. I said, yes, sir, I remember, sir. He said, hey. Then he had the second child. I gave him 20,000 naira. Then he had the third child. Then I told him to bring me 20,000 naira. That if he has another one, he will bring another 20,000 naira. Because it looks like the money is encouraging him. Oh, you've not heard of the worry man? The worry man that his wife had 4 children. First one. The man was waiting. And then they say, madam, don't born. He said, hallelujah. Hey, oh, mama. They say, wait, second one. Hey, trees, oh, mama. They say, third one. Say, tell us, say, don't do. I mean, because I did dance. If you born anyone, join us, we'll give the hotel, we'll give the hospital. And now, as a comedian, I've discovered that we talk about a lot of things and we can make jokes about it. But there's a very thin line between being funny and being offensive. And as comedians, you learn to tread it carefully so that you don't offend sensibilities. But I've managed over the years to do both well, with some people actually liking it. I remember, see Obasanjo, hey, as much as he liked me, Obasanjo was my manager at the time. I will explain. Obasanjo, because Obasanjo was going for state visits, official visits. So when he goes on an official visit, when he gets there, if it's a one-day visit, he'll finish and go back, no dinner. But if there's a dinner, Obasanjo will say, if you want me to stay for dinner, call Ali Babao. So they will always call me. So one of those days, and okay, this is not the voice I use for MC. I say, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please let's welcome His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, JCFR. Obasanjo will come in and say, that day Obasanjo came after I greeted him. He said, what? Didn't they tell you I was the one that said they should call you? I said, yes, sir. Tell me that. Awesome man. Wonderful sense of humor. Then his wife died. When the wife died, but let me tell you the story about the wife dying first of all. We're planning her 60th at the villa. Everybody had been paid advance and we were all ready. Then she died when she traveled. For some health reasons, she died. And so everybody was crying. I'd been paid 40,000 balance. And I had to, these EFCC people. And this, so it was remaining some other balance. So that day that people went to Abeokuta and were crying, I went there and I was crying too. Baba said, I know you people were very close, Delta people. It's okay. I said, I know. Then he said, it's okay now. I said, I know, Baba. Anything my balance below well. Baba said, balance. I said, I'm going to plan 68. What is so advanced? Obasanjo chased me around the whole house. Somebody that was mourning. But ladies and gentlemen, comedy is such a wonderful thing now that our children have even woken up to it. But before now, they were not. My son had looked at me one day and said, hey, Daddy, so you have no job? I said, I have no job. How? He said, you have no job? When Mary wakes up and goes to work, you just sit down, you are chatting and watching movies. So I said, for that thing that you have said, you are not going for summer. It's as if you are the one that will pay. Hey. Let me tell you one thing. The kind of money we were making in comedy, nobody would have known until these people came. I started living lao. In fact, I used to make so much money, I was suspecting myself. Basket Mouth and I went to do a show in Kwara. When they paid me 300,000 in 1997, and we put it in the boot. What's it somehow? In 1996, I was paid 1.6. Satzenbrow, when I did the tour for Satzenbrow, 1.6 million. Anyway, we put the money in the... So I told Basket, I said, let's go. Basket said, show don't finish. I said, yes. 3 hours. I said, Sonny Ade start playing now and until dawn. Basket said, we'll die for this work. Oh. We'll die here. Till we got to Ibadan, as we're driving, Basket will look back. They not call us back. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, it will be my pleasure to be called back here. God bless you.
Put your hands together for the King of Comedy!